Article 408.20 applies to non-metallic sheet cable, or NM cable, in industrial establishments where special conditions exist. These conditions can include corrosive vapors, wet or damp locations, or areas where there is a likelihood of physical damage. These conditions are typically not present in residential or commercial buildings. The grounding busbar requirement in Article 408.20 is intended to provide a reliable grounding point for NM cable and to ensure that there is a continuous grounding path throughout the electrical system. However, in residential and commercial buildings, a grounding busbar is often not necessary for several reasons. Firstly, NM cable is typically installed in dry, non-corrosive locations. The outer jacket of NM cable provides sufficient protection against corrosion and moisture. Secondly, NM cable is typically not subject to physical damage. It is installed within walls, ceilings, or other protected areas. Thirdly, the equipment grounding conductor, or EG, in NM cable provides a continuous grounding path. The EGC is connected to the grounding electrode system at the service entrance and provides a low impedance path for fault currents. The last paragraph of Article 408.20 states that grounding conductors, including the EGC and NM cable, shall not be connected to a terminal bar provided for grounded conductors, such as neutral bars, unless the bar is identified for that purpose. This is intended to prevent the accidental connection of grounding conductors to the neutral system, which could create a safety hazard. However, this does not require the installation of a grounding busbar in all cases. To summarize, the requirement for a grounding busbar in Article 408.20 does not generally apply to NM cable installations in standard residential and commercial buildings because the conditions that necessitate light corrosive environments or high risk of physical damage are usually absent. The NM cable's inherent protection and the presence of a dedicated equipment grounding conductor provide adequate grounding in these typical applications.